Thank you for joining us tonight for Jerome Ellis on Long Take. We are going to get started. My name is Rachel Morillo, and I am the DAJ Director of Public Engagement and Research here at the ICA in Philadelphia. I am a dark-skinned Black woman with very short, kind of buzz cut hair. I'm wearing a blue sleeveless turtleneck and vintage green and gold earrings. The windows in our offices can be seen directly behind me, as are our office plants. Tonight's performance by Jerome Ellis is inspired by our current exhibition, Carolyn Lazard Long Take, which remains on view until July 9th. Jerome Ellis is an animal, artist, and proud stutterer. He prays, reads, gardens, cycles, surfs, and plays through music, literature, performance, video, and photography. He researches relationships among Blackness, disabled speech, divinity, nature, sound, and time. A few notes before we begin are that we have two ASL interpreters tonight. Their names will appear as interpreter on your screen. Please pin them to your view so that they remain in focus throughout the performance. Cart captioning is also available. To turn on this feature, you can use the CC or Show Captions button at the bottom of your screen. Nicole Sardella will also be providing audio description. We ask that you keep your microphone off throughout the duration of the performance to avoid any interference with the audio. We will be monitoring the chat, so feel free to show your love there. And we can also answer any questions you might have via private message. Lastly, a note that tonight's performance is being recorded for documentation purposes. I will also paste, it's already in the chat. Thank you, Derek. Jerome's performance today will last 30 minutes. They will begin the performance by describing their appearance and greeting the audience. The rest of the performance will be improvised and will draw from the dance score at the center of Long Take. And with that, here's Jerome Ellis.
Thank you, Rachel. Thank you so much for your kind words. Hi, everybody. I am Jerome. I have brown skin and black hair. I have a beard. I'm wearing a nose strip on my nose, like a kind of bandage on my nose because my allergies have been intense today, so I wear this to open my nasal passageways. I'm wearing a gold chain that my mother gave me, and today is my mother's birthday, so happy birthday. Happy birthday, farmer. I'm wearing a yellow dress. I'm at home in a place that has been stewarded by the Chesapeake peoples. This place is also called Norfolk, Virginia. Behind me is an upright piano, a flute, a microphone, a vase of dried flowers, a bookcase with some books, more books on the piano, and a white wall. And I'm just so grateful to be here, and I want to thank Rachel and Derek at the ICA, Carolyn, for your liberating and life-affirming work. Jerron and Joselia for your work as well in Long Take. I want to thank our captioner, Marjorie, our interpreters, Victoria and Jackie, our audio describer, Nicole, and Brittany also at the ICA, and Meg as well for your amazing curation. So as Rachel said, yeah, the performance will last about half an hour. I'll plan to end around 6:30, 6:35, so I can go and have dinner with my mom. And I wanted to start by speaking. One of the many things that I have carried with me from Carolyn's show, Long Take, is a very a knowledge that I carry in my body about the many forms that dance and movement can take, has taken, will take. And so I want to dance here, trying to metabolize some of the lessons I've learned from the amazing work. Jerome stands in the center of a place, that is green and shifting between light and shadow.
This is spoken without physical movement.
Thank you, Nicole. Jerome is wearing a yellow dress. Jerome faces away from those who are gathered. Jerome holds out their right arm, extending soft and far. Spreading fingers wide. Their left arm hangs at their side. A breeze moves through the dress. A breeze moves around those who are gathered. Jerome slowly pivots their weight onto their right leg, wobbling, trying to balance, trying to rest their left foot on their right calf. Eventually, they are able to find some balance, and once found, they begin to lean forward, as if drawing water from a well. Jerome brings their left hand to their neck, slowly, resting their hand there, still balancing, wobbling on the right foot. Jerome is a cis man. Their body is protected by and privileged by the patriarchy. Their left foot reaches the ground, and they slowly turn outward towards those who are gathered, their right arm lifting into the air. Like a wing. Left fingers wrapping around slowly to rest on their heart. Abolish. Suddenly they fall onto their back, lying supine. Extend their toes forward. Abolish the patriarchy. Their arms extend beyond and above their head. The left arm lifting 1 inch off the ground. The arm beginning to tremble with the exertion I'll now get my hammer dulcimer. I'm going to leave the camera for a second and bring this very special instrument to play. I'll be right back.
Jerome stands and he steps away. Turn.
So I'm holding an instrument in my hand. It is in the shape of a trapezoid. It is made of wood, blonde wood, and some darker wood. There are strings that run horizontally across. I am holding the instrument in my lap, and I will play the instrument with my bare fingers. And what I'm going to do is play an interpretation of the dance score from the piece Leans Reverses as part of Long Take. The dance score is a series of instructions that in the piece in the show, the dancer Jerron Herman interprets. So I will interpret the score on the dulcimer. I will read 4 at a time the instructions and then play, and then I'll pause, and then I'll read, and I'll play, and I'll pause. So the score begins. Start slow, fill quick, feedback, adjust speed. My palms are resting on the dulcimer. My arm is resting on the dulcimer. The light is going in and out from the sun as the sun is setting. The next 4 instructions are: reduce scope, break up, expand volume, build sequence. I have my left hand on top of the strings, and I'm plucking with my right. And the next 4 instructions are build sequence, move stealth, arrive late. Oh, actually, the next 4 are move stealth, arrive late, try different, hold up. I'm taking a piece of paper in my hand, and I'm going to play the strings with the paper. On this paper, I was doing my Sudoku earlier. I'm now using my knuckles on the strings. I'm knocking the strings and the body of the dulcimer. The next 4 instructions are collapse space, assess risk, rest, give weight. I'm going to set the dulcimer onto a stand. I'll pause there. And I will play just a short farewell on the saxophone. I'm going to go get the saxophone.
Jerome steps away with the dulcimer in hand. And turns with the saxophone.
I am assembling the saxophone, placing a piece of wood onto a piece of metal.
Jerome stands.
I'll stop there. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much, Jerome, and thank you all for joining us. That's the conclusion of our program today. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great night, everybody.